Hi beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's great to have you in my little corner of YouTube where we speak all things adulting, faith, and lifestyle. Before we get started, make sure to hit the why can I not speak. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That red button must turn gray. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you enjoyed about today's video and what other videos you'd like to see. Share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. And last but not least, hit those notification bells so you do not miss another video. So without wasting any more time, let us get straight into today's video. So we're back again with another vlog. Today is Friday, somewhere in August. I think the 11th. I think it's the 11th of August, I think. And you would have seen this morning, I worked out and then got into my first meeting for the day. So I couldn't shower because I finished working out 5 minutes before the meeting started. So now I have showered. You can see the outfit change. I'm nice and warm, not looking like a clown in the middle of winter wearing short sleeve things like I am Hulk. I will regret it later on in the day because I already have a few sniffles going on. So yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to open up the vlog. I'll show you guys the outfit of the day. And we are human on this channel, and I always tell you guys that we are humans. So I'll show you guys the outfit of the day. This is the outfit of the day. We are wearing a onesie today and keeping warm in that. I'm only leaving the house like tonight for young adults, so I'm going to keep warm in this today, and I really didn't think or feel like looking for something to wear. So this is that. I can't tell you where I got the onesie because it was custom made by my mom's friend from, yeah. So I don't even know if she still makes onesies, but like everybody in the house who has a onesie, it came from there. So this is not from a shop, but yeah, we've been wearing these for years. And obviously standard procedure Crocs because I live in them. And yeah, that's that on that. So I'm gonna get back to work now. There is a lot on my plate. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work, both from a personal and professional point of view, but I'm gonna start with professional stuff because that's the stuff that keeps the lights on, and then head over to personal stuff maybe after 12 once I take a mental break from like my actual like professional stuff, and then go back to the professional stuff. So with that, I'll catch you guys a bit later, but yeah, I just wanted to officially open the vlog and say hello. So I'll see you guys a bit later. I am working from home, you guys know. If anything, this is a weekend in my life. So if you guys don't see much today or during the day, don't despair. Tonight's YA service is a really nice one. It's actually a concert, so don't despair if you don't see much of me working during the day today, because there really isn't much happening. I have 2 or 3 more meetings left for the day, and then yeah. So I'll catch you guys a bit later. But that's that. See you guys. Alexa, please play concentration music. Just the update and a venting session. You know when you're carrying so many balls and they all drop at once? Like, I don't know how many mistakes, errors, I don't know how many I've made today. And I'm so over this day. As a human being, I'm not okay. I was supposed to go to a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm still gonna make it. There's so much work to be done. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say because I know that mistakes happen, but when you're making so many in one day, surely something is wrong. Surely I am not okay. And to be honest, I think I just want to sit and cry. Thanks. Anyway, it's been a very difficult day from a work perspective, from a foundation perspective, from a YouTube perspective, from so many perspectives because I wear so many different hats. I'm drained. You know that meme or reel or whatever that says today drained me. That's me right now. It's been a crazy week, but I feel like out of all the days this week, today has been the worst. Okay, bye guys. I just came to vent. So I'll see if I go to the concert tonight. If I don't, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's a very eventful day. I would really like to go to the concert, but I have so much work to do. We have a proposal that needs to be done by the end of today. I'm trying to work on that. We also had a report that is due today for the foundation, so I've been working on that. I also have to record and edit content for YouTube because tomorrow I'm not going to be home the whole day, so I've been busy with that. Literally, I have not had time to breathe, and I've been feeling like this the whole week, but I feel like today is the worst. On top of that, I sent the foundation report to the wrong email. Bye guys.
So if you are here and joining us for the first time, you can wave wherever you are. Are you here? So we welcome you, we love you. We gather like this every Friday. We are not...
Peter actually, not John. Chapter 1 verse 23, it says, having been born again, not of corruptible seed, but of the incorruptible seed, through the word of God, which lives and abides forever. So we are born again, not by the seed that is corruptible, but the seed which is incorruptible.
Amen.
Through the word of God, and that word abides forever. Now, I want to give you a few things that come with being born again, or what it actually means, so that when you live here, you have an assurance of your salvation. So, that word about being born again speaks of a regeneration.
Come on.
It speaks about, you know, we are moving from the winter right now, right? And we are moving into the spring season. So it's got a sense of moving into
The base scripture is Ecclesiastes 9 verse 10. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. For in the realm of the dead, where you're going, there is neither working, nor planning, nor knowledge, nor wisdom. 11 says, I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, or the battle to the strong, nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. How many of us put goals beginning of this year? We did, right? How many of those goals did we carry through, or are we still carrying through?
Most of them.
Well, the hands are few, right? So the title of my message today is Keep Showing Up for Yourself.
Come on.
Whatever you find your hand findeth to do it as you're doing it to the Lord. Be it in business, those who are in business, be it at school, be it in church, be it with your family, be it anywhere where you're finding yourself, be it in the marketplace. Don't shift the focus. Don't drop the ball. I know at this point of the year, some of us have got less strength, right? But the race is not for the swift. You're not late. You're not late to restart. You're not late to relook at your goals. Our problem sometimes is that we look at the goals and see them as very big, right? And they get overwhelming, right? Is it just me or everyone here? If you look at it from a broader sense, it looks big, right? But if you take a step back and break it into pieces to say, okay, today I'm going to take one step. Tomorrow I'm going to take another step. The other day I'm going to take another step. That goal, by December, you've achieved it.
Fervent. Yes, I'm here to explain what is a fervent Christian. So, a fervent Christian is a Christian having or displaying passionate intensity for God. Having that passion inside of you. The problem with most of us teens right now is, are you passionate for Ngulunkulu? We can play church all we want. We can come to church on a Sunday. Mara, it is what we do outside church that matters. Last night, we are all holy and all holy. Outside, who are you? And for us to be fervent, there are certain things we need to do. There are certain things we need to cut off. Number one being bad habits. There are certain things we need to do. Number one, like reading the word. They already spoke on that. Number two is fearing God. The problem with our sins, most of us sin because we don't fear God enough.
Come on.
Imagine if you feared God. Would you go to that porn website? Imagine if you feared God. Would you drink that alcohol? Proverbs 1 verse 7 says, fear the Lord. Fearing the Lord is the beginning of all knowledge, but fools despise with the wisdom and instruction. Now,
God is with you, while ye be with him. And if ye seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will forsake you. I want to start off by saying, since we're in a month of fervent, when it comes to passion, passion is not passive. You see, if you claim that you are passionate about God, it means that you are putting actions behind it.
Come on.
See, we claim that we're on fire for God just because we come to church. But when we're at home, what are we doing? Are we reading our Bibles? Instead of listening to preachings, instead of reading our Bibles, we are busy with TikTok. Instead of studying the Word, instead of studying the histories of Christianity, we are busy with the things of the world. We know more about what's happening in the world than what's happening in the spirit. Amen. You're up to date with who slept with who. You're up to date with who broke up with who. But you don't know what is happening in the spiritual realm. Oh my God, I'm going to someone right now. You see, this is the
God. These are the times where young people need to rise up. But because you are busy with TikTok, the move is going to pass you.
Come
I want you to understand
on.
that if you say that you're passionate about God, you're going to have to put actions behind this. When we look at Moses, he was in the Mount Sinai for...
Good morning, beautiful people. I am running late, so I'm showing you the outfit of the day as I am out. So this is the outfit of the day. Top is from Mr. Price. I bought this on one day only, guys. I can't remember what the brand is. These I got from one of my raised little sisters back in the day. I don't know where it's from. The shoes are Steve Madden, and I am taking this handbag. So yeah, that's that. Always a black base, guys, and just have something to break the color or to break the black. So yeah, that's me for today. So yeah, I'm going to the rest I'll tell you a bit later, or I'll make a voiceover of it because I'm late.
So good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. There's Bomamzo in the house, so good morning, Bomamzo. Oh, okay, no, they're not Bomamzo. Okay, oh, beautiful people, okay. I think I want to welcome you to essentially what will be one of the best Saturdays of your life, because of the investment that you are making in yourself by being here today. I see that we've got a little bit more of an intimate crowd today, but I think because it's still Saturday, some people are still coming, so it is okay. We'll allow them to come through. I also want to welcome the online audience. Good morning to you. We appreciate the fact that you have used your data on us this morning to join the JSE She Invests for 2023. So my name is Fifi, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. So there's a saying that goes that birds of a feather flock together, right? We all know that one, yes. And so I'm very happy to be flocking with people who are passionate about money today, who are passionate about investing, who are passionate about this thing called financial freedom that we're all trying to get, right? And financial independence, but ultimately who are passionate about learning how to build a financial legacy, which is the theme for today. I hope you've got your notebooks, your physical notebooks. How many of you still write? Okay.
To serve the whole organization. So I've got a lot of people that I serve and work for, and it's just such a pleasure to be engaged and to be here amongst such dynamic and inspiring and curious people. And as I said, this conference is really a highlight of my year. And in anticipation of talking today, I've been thinking about what it means to build a legacy. It's a very compelling idea, and it's really all about the idea of leaving something meaningful behind, whether it's professionally, academically, or personally. I recently became a gogo, and my granddaughter, whom I've spent quite a long time with talking on the phone today, they are not in the country, was with my son who's celebrating his birthday, his 31st birthday, and that whole concept of legacy was a really powerful thing for me to think about. And so I've been wrestling with this idea for some time, and I've been thinking about it in the back of my mind as I watched the netball.
I had the opportunity of being the public relations officer of this team, and we would travel around the country, during air shows. And I remember while I was standing there interacting with the public, young children would come through, but I also noticed there's a little bit of a barrier. There's a nervousness around fields of STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and also aviation. I was standing there at the air show grounds and selling memorabilia and giving information over. I noticed a young girl looking at me curiously at the foot of the table. Then she looked over at my badge, and then timidly she asked, "Ma'am, are you also a pilot?" I smiled at her and I said proudly, yes, I'm a pilot. Immediately her eyes went wide and the questions started to come. But I noticed it. And that day I remember seeing the helicopters dancing majestically in the sky. I saw, the then Silver Falcons flying about in formation. And then I remember
Traded funds. And the lady who's going to come and tell us about that is a lady who believes that money is the most important material commodity you have, right? So by material, end quote, commodity, money gives rise to everything else, all the other material things that we like. And so because it's so important, she says that it's important that you use it properly, right? And so she's going to teach us about how to invest a little bit in EFTs, because she believes in doing so 1 rand at a time. I like that, by the way. Her name is Vanessa Matebule, and she's a quantitative analyst at One Base. So let's meet her. Vanessa. You need a monitor?
yes, please.
Nile, what did you see it, guys?
Good morning, ladies, and I saw a few gents. The next question might be, what vehicles can I then have access to for investing purposes? Well, of course, there are numerous vehicles, of which one of those are exchange-traded products, or simply ETFs. ETFs refer to a financial product that pools a number of instruments in one vehicle, and thereby allows investors to access that one vehicle from the market. And essentially, because such a vehicle would be traded during the day and allow you to either buy or sell as you please, it would therefore give you benefits of, for instance, owning a stock. But it doesn't end there. Because of the fact that it is managed similar to a fund, given the fact that there's multiple instruments within the vehicle, you would then have access.
I started getting 50,000 followers in one day. And I'm just like, 50,000. I was so excited. I'd go to the mall and people were like, it's her. I was so excited. I was like,
I'm that girl.
I
am that girl.
And then as time went and went, I realized 50,000 followers does not mean 50,000 right?
Right.
I cannot just be known for taking videos and whatever. I'm like, but how am I going to do things differently, right? I realized I'm a chef, obviously, and I'm funny. That's why the funny chef. I started making videos in English because English is where the money's at in the So I started making these videos while I cook and I explain and I do this. And I sat there and I thought to myself, okay, but not only that, I can cook. I can make you laugh. I create recipes. Therefore, I have a recipe book. You want to work with me, not the other way around.
That's right.
And you have to convince them. And in convincing them, it takes guts. It takes a lot because you are convincing people who have money already. You need it. So when you get there, you speak as if you already have them.
Come on.
Yeah, me, I'm rich. That time, 715 you are coming. So as a content creator, you also look at what you must not do, and it's very important because when brands associate, you cannot be the girl every weekend. You are showing boom. You can't be drinking and showing what you're drinking. You if you want to work with, I'm talking about brands. I'm not talking about people who are just coming and saying, advertise this for me, just go home. You know what I mean? You have to have, it's like you're back in school. If you want to make money, you go back to school. Yes, ma'am. So I reinvented myself like it's nothing.
That's right.
Open that dictionary, I learned words, yeah. When I get there, I will say I'm promiscuous.
Wrong one. No. No, we're not sponsoring. We're not sponsored by Red Bull.
I like that.
And sometimes it's pressure to say, okay, but I'm hearing that when you start a business, you need to start something that's new, that no one is doing, and that the world has never seen, basically. And so this next speaker is actually going to give us a different spin on business and starting a business and building a successful business in an industry that is older than probably a lot of us in this room. If not all our ages combined, okay, I lied, that's not true. But it's about starting a business and growing a business and differentiating yourself. There's that English, level mustn't call me out. But making yourself stand out in a business that there's already a lot of people doing what you're already doing. So she has successfully put together over 300, probably more, she'll give you the exact numbers, 300 events, from corporate events to private functions like weddings, baby showers, birthdays. A lot of you who follow her on her Instagram page will see some of the fantastic stuff that she's done. She's not only done it here in South Africa, but of course she's done it in many other parts of the world. She'll tell you probably Mauritius and Ghana and Botswana and Swaziland. She knows that detail. But she is going to share with us some really important lessons and from her experience of how to turn the idea that you have of a business into reality, and even if it is a business that is in an industry that's already got a lot of people. So I gather that you know who I'm talking about. But I have to say, just for the director, for the camera control, her name is Precious Tamaga Mazmuko, aka Precious, the planner and founder of Precious Celebrations, and we're looking forward. She's like, Masa, come up. Masa said, no, we want to see. and hear the lovely gems that you're about to share with us. Thank you.
I'm going to stand over there.
That's perfect. Okay.
Goodness, there's so many of you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for the lovely introduction. So my name is Precious Tamara Mazibuko. Sometimes apparently my surname is the planner, but I do have a surname. So as known as Precious the Planner, which is probably the reason why I'm here. Working very hard to build a brand. Sometimes then what you've built is what you go by. So I've kind of been able to just take it as it is and accept the hard work has gotten me to places that my name doesn't matter. It's what people know you as. And sometimes it's really not bad to be an employee. I learned the best lessons of running a business from being an employee. I didn't rush the process. I made sure the opportunities of learning, and I'll say it, companies paying for school for me, personal development, in the positions that I've had, I made sure that I gained something so that by the time I'm ready, as much as it's a nerve-wracking experience, you are equipped with the skills of what it takes to run a business. Passion is a drive for a lot of us, but it doesn't run a business. There is a lot of things that can deter you to make a lot of mistakes because you're just going after what, that burning fire, you love what you're doing, and it makes you happy, but what about the business? Then you find yourself 5 years down the line, you don't even know your turnover, if you're making profit in your business. We find ourselves where now you are everything, the marketing person, the accountant. And those are the mistakes a lot of us make, but you've invested time today to learn from people that have been doing it for long. And I can say, don't ever do that. You cannot be a Jane or a Jack of all trades. There's people that are experienced in their own field and they're professionals. So parts of that passion that drives you to want to run your own business, make sure that's what you focus on and get people that are good at other things to run the rest of the parts of the business for you. So that example is the same as what I do in my business. So I've learned along the way that there's certain skills that I'm really amazing at and some I'm really not. So, a lot of people don't sometimes know how to describe what they really do. And to build a brand, you really need to know what you're good at. Like just finding that special spark that will make you stand out of the crowd. Me, industry that's very saturated. We make it look very easy from far. I don't rock up like this at work, trust me. I have a few people in the audience that have been my clients or they've seen me at work. This is not Precious at work. I'm in sneakers and I'm ready to work. But because I know what sets me apart from other people, I make sure that I harness that part.
What's your differentiating
So being a
factor?
planner, a lot of people can say I'm a planner. So I know what my special skills are. It's planning, designing, curating, and producing. The rest of the stuff, I don't get up and I'm the one that's fixing the lights. No. I don't get up and
when they start talking. Financial journalist, of course, and author, and last but not least, Miss Jeanette. Ramasik, who is a registered financial advisor for Interface and Ladies.
Thank you, Fifi, and it's great to come up with a little bit of energy, a little bit of humor. I trust nobody's falling asleep. Onto this panel, my esteemed guests are really seasoned people in advising people about building your wealth. But here's an important component: we're not immortal, right? So we're sitting here talking about building wealth for ourselves, but actually what happens when we move on, and how do we protect it? So it's really a critical issue, and I think many people find it daunting. It's daunting enough trying to figure out how to invest and how to build wealth for yourself, but then the whole navigating of legal matters, estate matters, it can be really intimidating to all of us. So I guess the first question I'd love to ask, and maybe Jeanette, let me start with yourself. Why do you believe it's important to have a will? Maybe try speaking again. There you go.
Okay, all right. Basically, a will speak up for you when you're no longer there. You are basically giving instruction as to what should happen with the distribution of your estate. And then also, it helps to speed up the process, because most of the time, if a person dies without a will, the courts have to make a decision as to who gets what. So the process is actually lengthened as well. Yeah.
Now, I know you as a journalist of so many years, you've come across many cases. And what are the issues that you might have come across just being a journalist and helping people through navigating wills as a process?
I want to ask the audience a quick question. How many of you here have a will? Okay, not enough. So, what's quite interesting to me, and given that this is a group of women, is the biggest question. I was thinking back to what Jessica said when they said, what is your why? And she said, my child. And a lot of women, the question they're asking is, a lot of women are single mothers, and they're saying, how do I protect my child? But I'm also, ladies, getting questions from married women who say, I don't trust my husband with my child's legacy. Yeah, this is true, let's be honest. and how do you navigate this space? And I think that's probably quite a big trend for me. And there's so many ways, and I mean, as I warned, I said we could be up here for 3 hours. So I'm giving you kind of things that you need to be asking questions about. I'm not going to give you the deep answers right.
People, this is why I should be using a tripod, but we're not using tripods. Hi, beautiful people. So excuse the lighting. It is 6:30 at the moment. I just wanted to debrief before I get into studying, because I'm about to get to my schoolwork. I have so much to catch up on, guys. The course that I'm doing has 7 modules. I've been stuck on module 3 for the past 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to say. But Jesus will help me understand, because I have the mind of Christ, in Jesus' name. Guys, today was incredible. I learned so much. My view on finances was reinforced. To be honest, it's not like I heard things that I didn't know already for the most part. Yes, a lot of things were new, but I think a lot of things just needed a reminder. A lot of things that I know from a financial perspective are based on the financial books that I read. And to hear it and actually attend a conference that is about investments and finances, and there was a bit of motivational speaking in there as well. To go to an event like that was so humbling, because it literally put everything that I've read into perspective and made it real. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed the conference. And when I got back, I made sure to exercise so that the rings are closed, honey. We closed the rings. All three of them are closed. I'm on an August challenge to close my rings this month, every single day. I don't know. I'm on day 12. We'll see what happens. It's getting harder and harder. I didn't want to work out today, but we forced ourselves to. I really did not want to work out today. Like I literally, even sitting in front of this laptop right now, I just want to close it and go and sleep. I am tired. Like, as a human being, I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. I barely slept last night. I'm exhausted. But I will continue to keep pushing, because I draw my strength from the Lord, and I do not lean on my own strength. I do not lean on my own understanding. So, yeah. So, as I've mentioned in one of the sit-down videos, I mentioned that I'm currently pursuing my Lean Six Sigma green belt. So the green belt is pretty hectic. Like, white and yellow, I breezed through those. Like, it was, listen, I finished in less than a week. When I say green belt is bringing back stats from high school and varsity, I'm just like, Lord, I thought I left these things behind. I thought I left these things behind. But yeah, anyway. So I showered and I worked out and I showered. And I've set up to study. Like I mentioned, it's 6:30. I'm going to study until around 7:15 and then take a break. So study for like 45 minutes and then take a break so that I can eat, because I'm currently intermittent fasting. So my eating interval closes at 8 o'clock. So if I can like start prepping food or whatever at 6:15, 7:15, I mean, and eat and be done, then I should be good to go to start my fast for the rest of the evening, and then I'll break again tomorrow at 12. Tomorrow, we'll see if I attend church online or in person. Yo, guys, I'm tired. And it's been such a hectic week. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but it was a really, really hard week. Not just from a work perspective, but like there was just so much to do. I had a drive. I had a book drive for the foundation this week. I had to write up a report to send to one of our sponsors to just show them what we did with the money. And it's literally for this drive we did. Here are all the receipts. Here, so that basically took me almost the whole week as well to do, to compile and complete and send in for approval. So that was a really hard thing as well. I've been struggling to sleep this week as well. I mean, when am I never struggling to sleep? But anyway, I've been struggling to sleep this week. So that was another thing. So man, it's just been a difficult week, and I don't think I've had a chance to breathe. So I'm tempted to attend church online, but at the same time I feel bad because I think I'm already getting that the Holy Spirit is convicting me already to say, if you're planning on going and doing a workout tomorrow, are you telling me you can't go to church like in person? So, and I know I want to work out tomorrow. Like I said, I'm trying to close my rings every day this month. So if I can do that, and I plan on going to the gym for this, even if it's just a treadmill session for like 45 minutes, whatever it might be, whatever the case is. But if I plan on doing that, what's stopping me from going to church in person? So yeah, so I think the Holy Spirit is really like shouting at me and correcting me at that moment in time. So yeah, so I've been pondering on that the whole for most of the afternoon since I'm so sorry. Since I came back from the conference, I really am tired. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to push, but I will try my best to push as much as I can. Like I said, I've been stuck on module 3. Module 3 has 40... I'm lying. It has 50 sections. I'm on section 39. It's just a lot of stats. So like, I don't even know if I'll be able to be productive because like you need a fresh brain. Like I feel like I should be doing this first thing in the morning, but it's like stats, like standard deviation. There's another concept that I need to actually go back and learn a bit more on YouTube. It's called the Kolmogorov Smirnov test. There's another one. So, you know, like in stats, if you did stats, like if you did maths core, we did things like medium, like calculating the median, mean, all of that stuff, the mode, whatever, all of that. So there's a geometric mean, and I don't know if we did that in school, but it's very... I need to go on YouTube and learn this again before I do the end of my final exam at the end of this course, because the arithmetic mean it's fine, it's normal, like it's okay. When it comes to the geometric mean, there's something, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so I want to push as much as I can and see if I can at least finish module 3 today. If I can push further, that would be great. But yeah, module 3 is the longest section or the longest module in the course. So if I can push that, a part of me is also just like, why not push until midnight? Wake up at 6, at least you would have gotten 6 hours of sleep. Wake up at 6, go to gym, work out, come back at around 8 o'clock, be done getting ready for church by 9, and then be out of here because church starts at 9:30. Like I think that's what I might do if I have the strength to. But like I said, like I've got so much information in my brain today from the day and you know from the conference that I don't know if my brain might be able to handle or will be able to handle anything else. But God willing, Lord, please help me. Yeah, we need to try and push. Anyway, you've been listening to me talk for 10 minutes. I will catch you guys later. It's already past 6:30 now. It's 6:33. So I'll catch you guys later. of the day. The dress is from Mango, in an extra small or size 6, whatever, that smaller size they have. And then the shoes are also Mango. I'm a Mango girl now because Mango has size 2 heels, so prepare to be sick of me when it comes to Mango. And I'm doing a middle part today. I might change it before I walk into church, but yeah. The only problem I have with this dress is that I feel like it's too revealing here. So that's just one thing that I'm gonna have to keep, like I have to keep pulling back my dress, and that's why I don't like I love this dress, absolutely love it. I love the rouging, I love the detailing, but I just feel like the cleavage is a bit too much. And then because it is a fairly short dress, it's fine when I'm standing, but when I'm sitting down in church, I'm going to take a little shawl thing so that I can put that over my knees, because obviously a dress comes up when it is too short. But yeah, so I like this. I love this dress. I think I just need to probably ask my grandmother to just like bring it in just a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, so until I ask her to do that, which means I need to drive all the way to her house, which is fine. But until I ask her to do that, I just need to just be like think when I'm wearing it, because like it's fine, but it's not fine. Like just how I dress personally, it's not fine. But yeah, that is the outfit of the day. Hi, beautiful people. I hope you guys are well. So we just got back from church. Church came out a long time ago, guys. Let me not lie. It's 1:30 now. And after church, I came home. I chilled a little bit. Then I realized that I'm due for some repeats on some medication that I'm currently on. So I went to Clicks to go and get that. And then while I was waiting in like Clicks has that like zip, that like slip thing, and then you wait. While I was waiting, I was like, Rori, your plan for the rest of the day was to study and catch up on work and research for some work that I'll be doing this week. But yesterday I was busy the whole day. Friday also was a really busy day. You would have seen like it wasn't a normal like evening Friday church service. Like it was a very busy service, and I run the Incorruptible like young adults page, so for me I was at work basically at night as well. So I actually have not had a weekend. So I decided when I was standing in my queue at Clicks that I am going to bake today for 2 reasons. One, because last week my sister baked me a loaf, and as Black children, we know we do not take our skaftins back empty. So I need to take back her skaftin with something in it. So I'm going to bake muffins. And then another reason, because I told myself I need to have a weekend. I need to do something where I'm not thinking. So even later when I switch on the TV, I'm going to try and not watch something that needs me to think. Like I'm going to put on something that is basically background noise and just sit and laze around and just do nothing. I don't want to read. I don't want to study. I don't want to listen. I will see it again tomorrow morning. Like I genuinely, That's where I'm at right now. I'll see it again tomorrow morning, especially since I'm contemplating actually going to the office tomorrow as well, because number one, because I need to go to the mall, but number two, because I need 2 screens for a lot of the research that I'm doing, because we're working on a whole lot of research at the moment for an upcoming proposal situation, whatever. So I might actually go to the office tomorrow. So I really just want to laze around today and do nothing. And actually have a weekend, even if it's a half day weekend, like sleep early, 7 o'clock, we're getting into bed so that we can be up early to go to gym and so forth, you know. So yeah, that's just an update on the day. Church, the sermon was so good. Our pastor was speaking about being, I can't remember the first word. I think it's, anyway, she was speaking about being passionate, right? So the theme for this month at church is fervent. And basically the sermon was about being enthusiastically passionate about life again. And a lot that she spoke about I resonated with, because she was saying, you know what, if you feel tired, if you're feeling like giving up, if you're feeling, you know, very low, you need to, you know, seek God, seek his healing. There was actually an altar call for that. Allow God to heal you so that you can get your passion back, you know, because being fervently passionate is about having that get up and go, you know, attitude, having that attitude of praying even when it seems like it's not getting to the sender, to the recipient, you know, even when it seems like God is not answering you. It's worshiping in the middle of war. It's all of that stuff, being passionate. And basically, I was just like, whoa, this is a massive thing for me, because in August, or at the beginning of August, I told myself I want to feel like Rori again. Like, I want to love the things that I used to love again. And that's why I'm being so consistent with working out, getting back into studying, trying to get back into studying when time allows and energy allows. But like, also learning new passions and new hobbies, and just having that zeal for life. She spoke about how some of us are so like out of it that we literally just wake up and we're on autopilot. You come to church on a Sunday because it's Sunday, you have to go to church. On a Monday, you wake up, it's not that you want to wake up, but you wake up and you go to work because you have to go to work, you know, or you have to go to school. And listen, that sermon was for me, because I had been feeling like that for so long, and have been feeling like that for so long. And that's why I've been inconsistent with, you know, posting and all of that as well. So I'm actually very grateful that it aligned with what I told myself I'm going to try and get back to doing at the beginning of this month, or at the beginning of August, because I don't know when this vlog is gonna come out. But yeah, I told myself that, Rori, it's time to get back on your feet. You've been sitting for too long. You haven't been okay for so long. You need to just get up now, walk in your healing until you're fine. You know what I mean? And that's exactly, I just needed that reminder today. And clearly it's something in the spirit, because if I'm thinking it and being intentional about it, then my pastor is going to come and preach about exactly that same thing. Clearly, wavelengths are wavelengthing. But yeah, anyway, that's an update on the day. You guys have never seen me cook. You guys have never seen me bake. You guys see me clean all the time. I hate being in the kitchen. You guys know this. I don't like cooking. I don't like baking. But if I don't do this, I'm gonna read. If I don't do this, I'm gonna go out and spend money that I don't have. So yeah. So I'll show you guys bits and pieces of me baking. I don't know if I'm gonna drop off the muffins today or tomorrow. It depends on if my sister's home, or even if she's not home. Actually, I've got a key, so even if she's not home, I think I'm gonna drop them off today. Even if she's not home, I'll just go and drop them off. But yeah, I have this thing because I'm trying to take like my kitchen life more seriously. So when I cook and bake, I put on an apron. I have like 2 cute aprons that I have, and I love them both, so I interchange them. But I think this one is, I think I like this one more than I like the other one. because I wear this one more than I like the other one, or more than I wear the other one. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. I'll catch you guys a bit later. I just needed to update you guys. This might be the last time we actually speak in this vlog. Yeah, because the rest I might voice over. So yeah, I'll catch you guys a bit later. But let's bake. I haven't even eaten today, by the way. Also, I'm intermittent fasting, right? I break at 12. I don't even get hungry anymore. So guys, I'm just gonna eat when I feel like I'm gonna collapse. And I might just eat my baked goods because they're there and I haven't cooked. But I do need to later on sit down and figure out what I need to cook, because I was supposed to defrost stuff before leaving for church and then I forgot. So we're here now. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys a bit later. So I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. I'm actually heading out to my sister's house to go drop off some baked goods, because I baked bran muffins today and I baked brownies today. So I'm going to drop off some for her. And we're probably going to chill for the rest of the day. If we don't, I'm going to come back and just be a potato for the rest of the day. So I thought I might as well just close out the vlog here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. It's been an eventful weekend. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for keeping the family growing with so much love and so much light from me to you. Have an amazing rest of the day. Stay safe and God bless. Bye guys.